Week 7 officially in the books. We've hunkered down in this nearby cave to try to determine which teams are for real and which teams are folklore. Much like this mighty Sasquatch, I will now introduce you to the mighty Pasquatch. Because right now,
it's time for Mahomes Mountain.
crushed it.
I didn't bring the bat up.
It's okay. Kansas City's own.
Vinny did a great job.
Yes, he
might be
he was-
continue. I mean, he called everything. Might be
Yeah.
a part of our World Series coverage as well. Shout out to the great Vinny Pasquatch. One less RBI than Aaron Judge this year. The East Coast media won't tell you that. All right, here's
Had
the
a
deal.
nice year.
Sad day for the Mountain and an exciting day.
Oh.
Exciting at the top, sad at the bottom. Because what you're going to see is a lot more people than normal fell off the mountain or are not climbing.
Really?
So we'll show you who is off. 3 guys, Lamar, Purdy, and Kyler, are off for injury. Justin Fields is off, and sadly his face might be off next week because his owner did a press conference today and basically said nobody could win with the level of quarterback play we have, and shortly thereafter it looks like they benched him for Tyrod Taylor. I'm sure those things are not related at all. Woody Johnson's always run a really tight ship over there. Cooper Rush is probably going to be off as well because Lamar should be back. Tua's going to be off the mountain for a while and might be off the Dolphins at some point soon. That's not going well. Carson Wentz, Dylan Gabriel, God love him, and good for the Browns for winning that football game. He has not been good at all. And Cam Ward, for someone who put my hard-earned money on the Titans +7, was that a mistake? Indeed. But Cam Ward, can you not just drop the ball? You just dropped the ball, KW.
What's going on?
What? I haven't.
I was rooting against him against the Patriots,
Yeah.
but I'm a Cam Ward guy, but it hasn't been great.
But this also means that sadly, for the first time all year, Brew, we have vacancies. I hate when we have vacancies, but show the last row of the mountain, we have vacancies. Also sad, those first 2 guys. I never wanted them down there.
Tough one.
Trevor and Gino.
You had 2 guys.
Listen, this isn't Pro Football Focus, so I oddly don't think Gino outplayed Patrick Mahomes this weekend, so he drops. Spencer Rattler came back down to earth a bit. Mac, I'm not going to drop him off the mountain because they did win, but he did not play well, KW. And Bryce, it's weird because they are winning now. He is still not playing well. I'm sorry, he's just
He
not
has a few
playing
moments here and there.
well. Yeah, a few moments, and again, you're like, oh, that was good for Bryce. And then you have that moment, you're like, he was the #1 overall pick in the draft. He's in year 3.
But he's out, right? He's not.
And then a couple vacancies. And then he's hurt, but he hasn't missed any time yet, so he's not off. Row 6, pardon me. Caleb and CJ. They can commiserate together, maybe give each other some advice. Bo Nix. I moved him up because I'm fair, because that 4th quarter was electric. Everything before it was disastrous. Joe Flacco went from off the mountain to row 6. I thought about row 5 for him, to be totally honest. He was out there dealing. Jacoby Brissett, I thought, played really well, Brew. He was under constant duress, but I thought he played well. And Michael Penix, I'm going to be real honest with you here. I almost had a vacancy in row 6 and put Penix in row 7. Penix has not been exactly lighting the world on fire either. Now, luckily, the top 15 is a really solid top 15, but they're doing all the heavy lifting for quarterbacks across the league. Row 5, Jordan Love stays where he is. Sam Darnold has to drop even in a win. It felt like the Seahawks were doing everything they could to give Houston a chance just so their defense could then deny him every time. Not a sharp game by Darnold, and contrary to what Danny Parkins will tell you, not a sharp game for Justin Herbert, who, once they got down 21, did start dealing what was a big part of why they got down 21, and then did have the ball down 14 with a chance, are we going to make this 1-score game? They get 0 points. Jaden's a tough one because he got hurt. I think he's played well, but the injuries are concerned. And even in the loss, I know he made the one mistake. I thought against that Broncos defense, Jackson Dart over the course of the game played quite well. And so I bumped him up. Top 10. Jalen Hurts, back in the top 10.
I'll take it.
You could argue should be higher based on this past week. And his actual year-long stat line, as far as total touchdowns and turnovers, is quite good. better than probably the eye test for the season, but this week the eye test was unbelievable. Daniel Jones and Jared Goff stay where they are. And Aaron Rodgers, fair is fair. He's played well. He has played this year like a top 10-ish quarterback. He is there as well, even after a loss to Cincinnati. I don't put that loss on him. And what could have been the game-winning touchdown was one of the best plays Aaron Rodgers made in 4 years, where he rolled out and then hit, was it Freiermuth for what they thought was going to be the game winner. Top 6, row 3. Drop from the top spot, Bake Show. Again, this is a very, very packed, top 3, 4, 5, 6. So it was hard. I didn't want to drop Baker this far. It felt fair to do so. I think he's played great. I still think he's a legit MVP candidate. Drake Maye continues to just be excellent. There's no addendums you need to put on that. He's just playing excellent, and that throw to Booty near the end of the first half was, I think, the best throw he's made in his career. Josh Allen had the week off. We're not going to move him. Who's going to be at the top? Top 2. Everybody's All-American Matt Stafford, fresh off a 5-touchdown performance in London, and Dak Prescott, who's playing the best football of his life. It, however, is not enough as we back to his rightful place atop his own damn mountain, with the light show back, with the MVP favorite back, with the team being the Super Bowl favorites back, leading the entire NFL in yards and touchdowns and only having 2 turnovers this year, only one of which was his fault. Patrick Mahomes II atop Mahomes Mountain. Greg, be honest. It feels good to see Patrick back at top of the mountain, doesn't it?
He's definitely deserving to be on top of the mountain with that type of performance. I'm going to get straight to it. I'm going to go down to row, what is that, 6?
Well, I don't know. There's 7 rows. So
6, okay. 6. And talk about Bo Nix.
Oh, no. Well, you want to drop him?
No, I'm actually going to suggest that Bo Nix gets moved up in front of Jackson Dart. And here's why.
Okay,
before I show you any numbers, let's say you had a guy who showed up from quarter 1, 2, 3, all the time, super consistent, lit the scoreboard up, lit the stat sheet up, and disappeared in the fourth quarter. And you lost consistently because of that. Will we deem that a problem? We would say, you can't win with this guy.
Yeah.
Now, what would we say if there was somebody who does the opposite? He doesn't show up.
And plays for the Broncos?
And he plays for the Broncos.
Tim Tebow.
Yep. That's what Tebow did.
It is what Tim Tebow did, but he didn't do it quite like this.
Right.
When you look at the numbers that he's been putting up, like this is through the first 3 quarters. This is for the season. That's 21 quarters of football that we're looking at on the left-hand side versus 7 quarters of football on the right-hand side, all being in the fourth quarter. I'm going to say this again. The right-hand side is strictly fourth quarter. Like,
is the left-hand column, Greg, so underwhelming that
it's 21 quarters of football.
That's the point. That's a problem.
What I'm saying is, it is a problem. However, when he shows up, just in the nick of time, he gets it done. It's the oddest thing. But it's like, would you rather have a guy show up?
You would rather that than the opposite.
Exactly.
That
And
part's
so,
true.
But I'd rather have
somebody that's just good.
We would.
Right.
But we're knocking him so far down, yet he still comes through every time. You can look, if you were a boxer and you lost every round and you got the knockout and it always happened to you, we got to give you some credit.
No, that's fair.
Okay, yeah, so
something.
listen, and he does have credit. That's why he moved up from row 7. But I lied to you, Greg. I did know you were doing Bo Nix, which is why I have this graphic ready.
Oh!
Because here's his full
Counterpunch.
season stats with ranks.
Okay.
Does that look like a top 15 player
Well,
in any way? Is that at all the profile of a top 15 quarterback?
I mean,
Not to me.
in the fourth quarter, though.
Right.
And
Again,
that's my point. In the
also,
fourth quarter,
it should be noted, the fourth quarter against the Jets in London,
here.
he didn't do, that was one game ago.
Here we go.
He didn't do anything. This game, God love him for what they were able to accomplish. That also should never have been possible.
What did he do
Brian
against
Dable.
fourth quarter against the Eagles?
That was
He did great. Listen, the last 3 games, the Denver Broncos, Eagles, Jets, Giants have scored 13 points total in the first 3 quarters. Now I'm doing this in my head. And have scored 50 in the fourth. It's remarkable what they've done in the fourth quarter, which is why I have him next to luminaries such as Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco and Heisman Trophy winner Caleb Williams. It's good company.
The fact that Greg just wanted to move him ahead of Dart, that's a good argument. Like, you could move him ahead of Dart. But I get it, both sides.
Okay.
But, all right. Look, Aaron Rodgers has been good. There's no question about it. I'm switching, though, him and J-Lo. I'm switching him and J-Lo. Really, I'm moving Rodgers down, and you want to know, well, who you moving up?
Yeah.
J-Lo.
Okay.
J-Lo has a better passer rating. J-Lo has a better TD to interception ratio. J-Lo has more yards per attempt, more yards per game. All right, now Aaron's doing fine, but also that game against Cincinnati that they just lost, he played very well, 4 touchdowns, but his 2 interceptions were costly. Yeah. They cost him 10 points in a 2-point loss. So I'm just, and that's not even saying.
A great throw that the ball just got stolen, to be fair. But one was a bad.
What I said yesterday when you brought it up with Mac. You can say that about every quarterback. You know? So they even out. Now, again, Rodgers has played well. I just don't think he's played better than Jordan Love. If Jordan Love was in Pittsburgh, I think the prospects would be much higher for them than they are with Aaron Rodgers. So that's just my little tweak where I have to move.
Yeah, and obviously if Aaron were in Green Bay, they'd never get rid of him for Jordan Love. I think you are higher on Jordan Love this year than it's weird because his numbers are great. Like his passer rating,
and he hasn't played as well as I've expected, but I just think he's been better than Rodgers. I'm not saying he's got
one of the most important pieces of that offense, but we'll get to see it Sunday night.
Right, they play Sunday night. So
that's a great point. We'll see him head to head. I have been Jordan Love this year. To me's numbers far outstrip how I feel when I've watched the Packers offense. Because he had 1 turnover? Do I have that wrong? I thought
he got 2 interceptions.
But the passer rating is like 108. So
I agree.
It doesn't.
We're expecting to see more out of him.
Expecting to see more, but the statistical profile is a great one.
And he's not playing poorly.
No, so it's weird. So it's not left to right. Coincidentally, that was the toughest call. Was Love or Rodgers, as it happens.
That's just coincidence.
It's coincident.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because a lot of people would say
I know it's
That's
Rodgers
his
last,
way.
and then saying
His ego will only let him go so far. That's his way.
My ego.
That's his way of saying,
how dare
you were right.
No, if I thought you were right, I would have had it that way. I'm just saying, my lack of ego my humility is enough to be like, Brew, we're kind of in agreement. You have 1 as 10, 1 as 11. I have 1 as 11, 1 as 10. It's very close. It's in the margins.
Yet again, I am putting Drake Maye on the mountain, moving him to the left of Baker, even though
it's not left to right.
I understand that. I've been here a long time. I know it's not left to right. So if it's not left to right, can I just move him?
Up or down?
I want to move him to the left.
I love that, Woz. I gotta take that one time.
What's the big deal, right?
Yeah. It's like 2 plus 3 equals 5. 3 plus 2 equals 5.
That's fine.
I'd like to move him to the left. But why are you so passionate about? I just want to move him to the left.
So you just think he's perfect?
Just me personally, I would like to move him to the left.
That's fine.
So when I look at it, it's just like arranging books or something.
That's fine.
I just like that
I got
over
no
there.
problem with that.
Thank you. So I'd like to move him to the left. Why? I like to project a little bit too. Okay, so we're going up against the Browns and Myles Garrett. A little bit stressed, especially Myles Garrett around Halloween. He starts getting really into it. Right? Yeah. He's going to show up in a costume or something. I ran out of breath. Drake Maye under pressure has just been excellent, even though we do have a good offensive line. So this is good. This is just an appetizer to the 2 graphics I've been warning everybody about that are so good. That's
really good.
Yeah, first.
He's been fantastic.
Well, first incompletion, second. Yeah, that's really good.
Excellent. Airing it out, so he's throwing the ball deep, right? How good is it, Wilds? Is it just like as good as Lamar Jackson and Baker Mayfield? Well, no. Lamar Jackson and Tom Brady 10 or more air yards throws in the last 10 years.
That's really good.
Yeah, we're in historic territory. Don't reveal this one yet. I'm going to tell a quick little
The
story.
next graphic's better than this one?
The next graphic,
I mean, that's an unbelievable graphic right there.
this was even more unbelievable.
Last year Lamar and 2016 Brady, it's pretty great.
This is more unbelievable.
2016 Brady was the year that he was suspended at the beginning of the year.
And he came back with a vengeance.
Yes.
A vengeance.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick sidebar.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the hardest things to do is to come back. Okay. Come back and be like, I'm actually still great. For example, Redman released an album a few months ago, and I was telling everybody, hey, this Redman album's good. And people are like, oh, is it like good for like, because Redman's like from there? I'm like, no, it's actually one of the best albums out right now, not just because he's Redman.
Okay.
That's Stefon Diggs. You're like, oh, Stefon Diggs, the guy from the Vikings? Yeah, he was good. The guy with Josh Allen? He was good.
Yeah, we remember
No,
him as the Bills.
Stefon Diggs is currently one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. That's what I'm trying to hammer home with this graphic.
Okay, let me see it.
Reveal.
I got to see this graphic.
The combination of Drake Maye and Stefon Diggs, the completion percentage is hovering around 89%. And then read the bottom. It's the highest by a quarterback wide receiver duo with 40 or more targets this century.
Yeah.
So it's not this like nice, what?
No.
What? Why?
What? Because KW.
Last game,
Those
7 for 7 for 70 yards.
Stefon Diggs numbers.
All right, so
The combo class.
KW.
But
a
you
number
said
thing.
Diggs.
First of all, I
Well, it's a
actually,
Mahomes Mountain, but I'm trying to make a Stefon Diggs.
Yards per.
KW.
You guys are like, well, Stefon Diggs is
KW,
okay.
a passer rating of 100. That, just so you know, can I just ask you a question?
150, so I don't
Hold on, no. Just approximate. What's Drake May's passer rating for the year?
Oh, is it
116.
Is it 116?
Yeah.
I would say
Exactly.
I think it's 116.
Oh,
Which
120.
means, okay, certainly it's higher than 100.
Well,
So he is better targeting literally everyone else than Diggs. If his passer rating for the year is 120, and his passer rating when targeting his number one guy is 100, that means when targeting everyone else, it's far better.
that's
You should
What?
have done him in Kayshawn Booty.
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
I bet those numbers might be
Yes, yes. Now the completion percentage.
it's because of what? The lack of touchdowns? Thank you, Josh. It's because of the lack of touchdowns. We have so many red zone
Yeah,
targets.
and it's also being
Drake
juiced.
is getting us there.
It's also being juiced by the amazing and unsustainable completion percentage of 89%.
Why is it unsustainable?
He's not going to catch 89% of his targets this year.
So that's what I was going to speak to. He boxed that for a reason. That is impressive.
That's
Thank
wild.
you, Greg.
That
Yeah.
is absolutely impressive. And I'm not so. This has been through 7 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like
so
2,
it's
3.
not like it's not sustainable because this has been going on
Okay,
for
I'll-
7 weeks.
He's playing well, but what
He's
do you?
getting better.
Yeah,
Stefon Diggs is like getting healthier as the season goes on.
I get it. I get that. And I think he is, I'll be honest, I thought your last graphic was better than that graphic.
They're both great.
A minimum of 40 targets is not moving me as much as I think it moved you for the highest completion percentage this century. It's every quarterback wide receiver combo that's thrown the whole century, and
Exactly.
you lowered it to 40 targets.
Well,
So-
it's week 7. What do you want me to do?
But that's for careers, KW, is your stat. It's not a single season stat. That's all time. That's careers. And so that's but regardless, what?
That's quite a difference.
Yeah, I mean, it just is. It's
Career
just hard.
versus
It's like
40
Mahomes to Kelsey is nowhere
It's in his
close to
season
that.
stat. Josh, Hubs, come down here and mic Josh up right now.
It's a single season.
Yes, Josh, you've taken shots at me. You're taking shots
I'm
at
not
Josh.
taking shots at anyone. You didn't present it as
Stefon
such.
Diggs is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL.
I agree with
and
you.
Drake Maye and Stefon Diggs' connection
KW.
is better than any
KW.
quarterback. Like
I agree
Marvin
with you
Harrison, Peyton Manning.
that in 2025,
Oh my
Stefon
gosh.
Diggs is the red man of the NFL.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.